What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness Marathon, guys. This is episode 20 of 29, guys, and we're not even wasting more time. Let's hop straight into it. Let's go.
Yeah, in 2023, I identified as a rapper. Cut the chatter, it's not a factor who coming after. I plan to be the last one standing, total disaster. Cause everybody don't go up, it's like the raptor. See you trying to be ahead of the game, you moving backwards. I told you that there's levels of this, climb the ladder. I'm bringing niggas down to the atoms, it never matter. Playing music, then I'm you in the sound.
Okay, guys, so some of y'all may know this guy here, right?
Mother be strong as hell. They daddy be like, Trevor, go out there and put those baby bulls in my pickup truck. All right.
Yes, your girl did meet Cedric the Entertainer, and let me tell you, the man is funny, okay? Real funny. So, y'all, in the last video I told y'all I barely slept in that haunted hotel because I had a very special guest to go and pick up. The very special guest to go and pick up was Cedric the Entertainer, okay? So he was flying in really late that night, and they were like, the other office production assistants and all that stuff couldn't either go get him or didn't have the time to go get him, whatever. So you know who they sent? The good old cash driver, me, to go pick him up. You need to leave set early, and you need to go to sleep because you need to go pick up Cedric the Entertainer at midnight, okay? And y'all, when I tell you, like, of course I was like sleeping, but I wasn't really sleeping because I'm like, I'm really about to be in the car with Cedric the Entertainer for like almost an hour, 45 minutes, because like that's how far his cabin was from the airport. Let me tell you, okay? I'm driving and I get this call on my phone from a random phone number, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, who out here calling me around these parts? You know, whatever. So I answer the phone, guys, and he's like, hey, is this Crystal? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, this is Cedric. I just wanted to know where you were. And I was like, oh, I'm about to pull up to the airport now, Mr. the Entertainer. I was like, did Cedric the Entertainer just call my phone, ask me where I'm at? Like, what? I'm out here making it for real. So anyways, y'all, I was pulling up to the airport, guys. I pull up and I'm looking. I'm standing outside of my car looking like, okay, I can't miss who Cedric the Entertainer is because I already told you there wasn't a whole lot of this out there. So, I mean, it was bound to be him, whichever one I thought it was, right? But, you know, I'm just being polite. So I'm just standing outside the car and I'm looking, and I see him, guys, coming out the thing, and I'm like, okay, keep your composure, Crystal. It's 12 o'clock at night. This man is tired, probably from flying. Don't be that annoying person, okay? So, y'all, he comes, and I'm like, hey, like, you know, I'm here to, you know, bring you the set and stuff. So he looks like, okay, great. So I take his bag and put it in the trunk and all that stuff. Now, I was like, listen, where can I get something to eat around here? And I was like, listen, you should have flew with a snack, my boy. We're in the middle of nowhere, okay? Everything is closed. And if you want something to eat, we're going to have to go back in this airport and see if we can find a bow and arrow and try to go hunting, okay? That's the only way we get something to eat tonight, all right? And civilization, you left that in L.A., okay? Welcome welcome to the West, for real. So I'm bringing him to his cabin, y'all. So I have the music. Of course, I have my music low. And I see, like I told you, I love Alan Payne, okay? I have my Alan Payne list on because the list seemed to connect with everybody very well. And your girl was spot on, okay? Because Cedric the Entertainer was pleased with my list. He was over there singing and humming a little bit, and I'm like, okay. We didn't talk a whole lot, though, y'all, because, like I told y'all, that man was tired, okay? It was midnight, and I just had picked him up from the airport, so he had a long flight, long day, no telling whatever the heck else he was out doing before he got to me. So, yeah, the man was tired, so I didn't talk. I just had the music real, like, kind of low, enough to keep me alive and alert, and enough not to bother him and annoy him, but he had his ceiling back. He was chilling, okay? We finally arrived, y'all, and when I tell y'all, his cabin was literally placed like, it was like the cabins, and to the right, a bunch of land, to the left, a bunch of more land, and a empty road in front of him. And I was sitting there looking like, who picked this spot for him to stay in? Like, he seemed so far away from even the people, the cast and stuff where we were staying at. He just seemed so far away from everybody. I was looking like, who picked this? So we pull up, and me and him, y'all, when I tell you, me and him was sitting there looking like, and I said, sir, listen, I'm just doing my job. I promise. I'm not setting you up. So I got out the car, took the key, and went inside first, whatever, cut his lights on and stuff so you can see, because y'all, it's pitch black. I told y'all ain't no street lights. Y'all thought I was joking. It was no street lights out there, okay? So I just unlocked the door and walked in and, like, cut the lights on for him and all that kind of stuff. So I come back to the car, and he was like, ain't nobody in there, is it? And I was laughing. I was like, no, it's nobody in there. We good. He was like, oh, okay, that's why I had to send you first, whatever. So we were just laughing. So I helped get his bags, stuff out the car and bring him upstairs, whatever. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, see you in the morning, you know, for set. You know, I thought I had to pick him up, but apparently one of the producers ended up picking him up and bringing him to set. They didn't need me to. So I was like, yeah, I'll see you in the morning for set. And he's like, all right, you know, like, thanks, Crystal, whatever. Cedric the Entertainer only stayed for the weekend, okay? Only for the weekend on his SZA, okay?
I just keep him satisfied through the weekend.
Because he was looking like, am I done? Once we did his scenes or whatever like that, he was like, are we done? And they were like, yeah, you're done. And he was like, I'm going home. Because I told y'all, we was in the middle of nowhere. See, if we was in that other city, if we was in Livingston, I feel like maybe he would have been like, okay, I'll stick around. But where we were, y'all, once I finished and they said, that's a wrap on set, I would have dipped too, okay? So he was looking like, okay, good. Can you take me back to the airport, Crystal, please? Okay, I said, that. Listen, not a problem, sir. Okay, enjoy civilization for me, all right? I will take you. So we talked a little bit or whatever. He was like, yeah, man, ain't nothing out here. I told my sister, ain't nothing out here. I said, yeah, listen, man, I told you when I picked you up, we was in the middle of nowhere, all right? He was like, man, it's beautiful, but ain't nothing out here. Yeah, I said, yeah, you know, when you give it to civilization, really enjoy it for your girl, okay? Y'all, let me tell y'all the smart thing that I did, okay? So I know this man is busy. I know he got to get to where he got to go and on the airport and the rest of that stuff, right? So my phone was in my jacket pocket when we were pulling up towards the airport, right? So I double clicked the power button on my phone. Now, when I double click the power button on my phone, my camera opens up, right? So I get out the car, I'm helping him get his stuff out the car, right? And I'm like, hey, before you go, can I get a quick photo with you? And he's like, yeah. I said, I'm already prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste time trying to pull up my camera, clean it off. It's already done, right? So he's like, yeah, let's like, come on now. So we taking the picture, guys. And here is the picture with me and Cedric the Entertainer, guys. And yes, we took this photo about 3-4 times because he was like, oh, let's get better lighting and stuff over here. So y'all, I took the pictures with him, cheesing my little self off. Okay, you can see my eyes are squinting and the rest of it. And y'all, and then I sent him off to the airport and he went to go enjoy civilization for me. And that was the end of Cedric the Entertainer. Now, if you're not following me on Instagram, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you haven't hit that notification bell, I'm not quite certain what you're doing, but I need you to hop on it, and I need you to hop on it quick, okay? Always, guys, Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. If you are alive today, that is another opportunity for you to get it right. So don't miss out on Jesus, because Jesus does not want to miss out on you. And as always, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing executive board, keep it executive. Peace.